Welcome to Earthy Goddess Mama. It is the 1st of June today. It's a Friday, 2018, and I'm here today for your daily energy reading. It's very bright and sunny. The iPad will probably heat up, I'd say, with the sun shining directly on it, so it might need to be a short and concise reading today. I've grabbed the Osho Zen Tarot. And as I say every day, if you've been guided to this reading, there may be some message here for you. But it's a completely general reading for no particular astrological sign. I'm just feeling into the energies of this Friday, the 1st of June, the 1st of winter here for us. But there's still a lot of warmth in that sun. Although before the sun come up at 5:30, it was really chilly and I had the fire going. So yes, there's definitely winter in the air. So I'm just going to, I have done a lot of shuffling, I've tuned into the cards, and I'm just going to allow whichever cards want to come through, and we'll just feel into the energies of the day. And for this month of June, I have an offer going, which will be, actually I'm going to draw it on the, yeah, I think I will draw it, yeah, just for this week, on the new moon. I'm going to draw this. I'm going to actually offer distance energy healing along with a card reading. It usually takes about an hour and a half, and it's going to be one-on-one with me. So what I ask you to do is to subscribe to my channel, to share my page, to like my Earthy Goddess Mama Facebook page, or follow me on Instagram, and you go into the draw to win a reading with me, one-on-one, via Skype, Messenger, or WhatsApp, whatever suits you. Yeah, and we do an energy clearing as well, clear up any like inner child stuff, any blocks, any unconscious patterns, anything. You can come up with any intention or any issue that you've got going on in your life. We can make an intention and clear it. So that will be drawn on the new moon in Gemini, which I believe is next week. I will let you know the date tomorrow when I mention it again. I'll mention it every day. So yeah, the more active you are on my page, the more you share, especially sharing my readings. I want to expand my audience so much more. Yeah, I would love to be able to expand my audience, and I guess the main way to do that is to share this channel. So I'm just going to allow whichever cards want to come through, and let's just feel into what's going on. So we have some healing going on. This is the King of Water, the King of Cups. This is a very centered, emotionally balanced energy. So this is someone that's done a lot of introspection, a lot of healing of their emotions, have allowed their emotions to flow through, and have got to the heart of them, where these came from, has really gone deep within themselves and gained so much information from their emotions and their feelings. And now they have the ability to be compassionate, unconditionally loving, and accepting of all others in their lives, because they've been through it themselves. They've been through the myriad of emotions, but yet they've healed them and come out the other side. So this is a deeply compassionate energy. So whatever situation is going on in your life, you have the ability today to just sit back and accept it in the perfection of what it is, to understand that things come and go from our lives for the lessons we need to learn, and we can either gain the wisdom from them, or we can keep recreating the same situations in our lives, so we can eventually learn. So this is about really healing your emotions today, really getting to the heart of, what are my emotions telling me, and what do I have to learn from them? Because there's been some form of heartbreak. Maybe, okay, this is the message I'm getting through. Maybe you're really controlled in your emotions and don't really show people how you're truly feeling, because this energy here is a deeply emotional person, but they wear a very calm and centered mask on the outside. It's like the Scorpion and the Cancerian that have that hard outer shell, you know, the exoskeleton, that they're soft and watery inside, but outside shows a cool, calm demeanor. But maybe it's time to break through that and really allow your feelings to be seen, be vulnerable, and allow your feelings, open up your feelings, allow this heartbreak, this pain, this feeling of isolation, these tears to melt the ice, to actually show that you have a watery center, that you do deeply feel, that you're not just this mask that you wear of emotional control, and that you, because sometimes the king of water looks like they don't feel at all, even though inside they're breaking. And maybe it's time to show people that you are breaking and that you need support, and that this does hurt, and that you want to break this ice. You want to really show your true emotions and your true feelings to others today. Because, you know, the brokenheartedness is the beauty of being human. When we move through that pain, that sadness, that sorrow, that's when our hearts open more and more. That's when we are able to actually connect so deeply with other human beings, because we realize that we all suffer. We're all brokenhearted. We've all felt this pain. And in that shared experience, in acknowledging that we all go through this, we can have more unconditional love and compassion and acceptance for others, no matter what's going on in your life, no matter who's broken your heart, no matter what's happened. We can have compassion and unconditional love for those around us. And to be truly vulnerable, we need to allow ourselves to show our feelings, to really, really allow those tears to fall, to melt our hearts, because there's a sense of exhaustion. Maybe this heartbreak is just exhausting you. Maybe it's happened over and over again. Maybe there hasn't been the healing, and maybe these are patterns that are happening over and over and over again for you, because there has not been the healing. Have not gone deep within yourselves and healed why you're attracting this into your life. Because it's exhausting you. There's so much energy going into maybe healing this broken heart, rather than just sitting with that uncomfort and allowing the pain and the sorrow to actually melt your heart and break it open further and further. Allow yourself to be open-hearted. Allowing, instead of feeling exhausted by this, feel the beauty of the healing. Feel the beauty of what you've learned from being brokenhearted so many times over and over again. It's just so much busyness here, so much exhaustion. Maybe you've got so much going on in your life, you just can't deal with this at the moment. You just want to isolate yourself. You don't want to deal with it, because there's a sense of real guilt here. Getting stuck in your head. This is a monkey mind. This is the 8 of Swords. And maybe this is what's caused the heartbreak. Maybe you've broken someone's heart, or maybe you're heartbroken because you made a choice. You made a choice that's left you feeling really, really guilty. We've got mental energy. We've got, you know, your life force is, you're exhausted through this because you're stuck in your head about this, about how maybe you've created someone else to have a broken heart, or this guilt, this action that you've taken has left you with a broken heart because of the choices you've made. This is very low vibrational energy. And if there's any message that I can get from just these 4 cards, is to deeply heal from this experience. Learn from the King of Water. Allow your heart to soften and open more and more through this experience. Don't get caught in your head. This is what's causing the exhaustion. Because you're so caught up in your monkey mind that all of your energy is going there. So of course you don't have any energy for anything creative. You're weighed down by the weight of this low vibrational energy. Guilt is one of the most lowest vibrational energies that you can have. It's one of the lowest levels of consciousness is guilt. You cannot change what's happened. Allow yourself to cleanse, purification through opening of the heart and allowing yourself to cry it through, to cry it out, to let it go. Melt this ice, melt this barrier, this armor that you've had around yourself, and truly allow yourself to be seen, because the King of Water, yeah, like I said before, can have this calm, cool exterior, but is feeling like this on the outside. Maybe time to drop the mask. Show how you're truly feeling today. It's not a fun energy to be stuck in, but if you allow the tears to fall, you'll purify your mind. We'll allow one more card to come through. Yeah, because there's been, like, looking outside yourself, there's been battles, there's been comparing yourself to someone else, and it's causing, there's so much guilt surrounding this, stuck in your head. The oak doesn't compare itself to the bamboo, and the bamboo does not compare itself to the oak. They just are. They go inward, you go inward, and you heal this energy. If you're comparing yourself to someone else, you're stuck in your head, and it is not serving you at all today. Go within and heal. Allow your heart to break wide open today. Excuse me one sec. Do you want to go out and see the chart? Do you want to go out? Okay. Just going to allow one of these cards to come through. We've just got a water truck arriving. We ran out of water this morning. So grateful. Because there's tantric union here. Tantric union. So there is a deep connection here, and maybe something's happened that you're feeling really guilty about this. You're really, really guilty about what's happened with regard to this union. Tantra is a love affair with life, an awareness of the divinity within you, and honoring the sacred and divine within another. It ignites an internal flame, a universal creative force that spirals up from deep within our being. Tantra is a sexual and spiritual energy built on complementary opposing forces that, in coming together, create wholeness. The ebb and flow of the ocean is the tantric union between water, the moon, the air, and the earth. There is a deep desire in all of us to connect spiritually and physically. If you are currently in a relationship, it will deepen as you discover previously unknown realms of love. So there's a deep guilt here and heartbreak regarding this union today. So maybe something's happened where this union, something's happened within this union that's caused a lot of guilt and comparison and heartbreak and absolute exhaustion. But today you're being called to drop the armor, drop the mask, and deeply heal from this experience. I need to go. Yeah, I hope you got something from this message today. Deep love. Thank you so much for being here. I so appreciate your presence on my readings. Have an amazing Friday, and I shall see you tomorrow. Bye.